Good morning, YouTube. Hey, I'm streaming here. And here with Rain. Last time we hung out with the Class 7 people. And now... Well, you mean we don't get Misty today? Okay. Schoolhouse request is the same deal as last month. I still got the key so I can go in whenever I'm ready. There's no telling how long it's going to take, so I should finish up everything else first. Alright, let's get started. Anyone still hanging out in their dorms? Nope. Alrighty. Station. Now that spring's almost over, we won't be seeing the Lino flowers anymore. However, new flowers will begin to bloom in their place. One of the reasons I love flowers is the way they change with the seasons. Not needed. Needed? Talk about tax increases coming into effect across 4 provinces. Empire's nobles truly do seem keen on maintaining their reign of terror. Not that this is anything new, of course. Unreasonable behavior from ruling nobles has been a constant since the Middle Ages. You wouldn't happen to know Emil, would you? He lives in the North part of town. He used to be our friend, but one day he just changed and started looking down on us. Eventually, he stopped hanging out with us at all. I kind of miss the days when we were all together. Let's see. There's a Keen's bookstore. Anybody in here? Miss Emma's in here? Oh, hello, Reen. I see you're working hard as always. Hey there, Emma. You know I see you in this bookstore pretty often. What brings you here? Well, today I'm searching for some study materials, hoping to find some that'll help you with our classwork. Ah, so that's it. Have you come across anything good yet? Not quite. I've been struggling to find something that would make it easier for her to understand. But on my honor as class president, I'm going to keep looking until I find something. I do owe her one after she cheered me up yesterday. Maybe I can help her out. We got full bonding points, so yeah. How about I help you out then? Are you sure? Well, thanks so much for offering. Okay, to get started, would you mind searching over there? Got it. Unsurprisingly, most of the books here are targeted at people with high level education. He isn't quite there yet, so I need something a bit simpler for him. It's really considerate of you to use so much of your free time to help her. Isn't this getting into your own studies? Haha, it's not a big deal, really. Got into the academy on a scholarship, so I want to return the favor by doing all I can to help other students out. Class 7 is especially small class too, so helping each other out seems like the natural thing to do. That kind of thinking is why you are our class president. You don't need to flatter me. It's not flattery, it's honesty. For what it's worth, Fee's been paying a lot more attention in class since you two started studying together too. I've noticed that. It's nice to see. Hopefully I can teach her how to get excited about learning new things before our midterms start. That'd definitely be a big step for her. And that makes me really want to find her the right book. You and me both. Oh, what about that book over there? That might work. This one? Oops. Sorry about that. Likewise. And thus they managed to find some useful study material for Fee. Oh. It keeps going. Canes. Welcome. Feel free to browse at your leisure. Pardon me, but have you set a request to the student council, didn't you? I certainly did, and I'm guessing that means you're taking care of it. Wonderful. Yes, you said you needed help with delivering some books to the academy instructors. Correct. I usually handle it myself, so I'm sorry to put that work on you today. You don't mind me asking, is there a reason you needed someone else to do this? Shamefully enough, yes. I lost the order sheet I received from the academy. So now I'm not sure who I should deliver each book to. That's why I decided that it would be best to ask one of you students instead. You're more familiar with your instructors than I am, so you might be able to deduce who ordered what. That's why you put the request with the student council. Exactly. I actually hire a part-timer who's a student at Thor's. I plan on asking her first. She's working somewhere else today, so the student council is my only recourse. Now it all makes sense. So are you free at the moment? I'd like to get them delivered as soon as possible. Sure, I'll take these off your hands. Great, here you go. You have 5 books to deliver. They make for heavy loads, so be careful carrying them. Oof. We're kidding about the weight. Anyone else order multiple books? Don't worry, just one per person. So 5 deliveries, 5 people, 5 books. Seems simple enough. They're all different enough that I should be able to figure out which instructor ordered each one. I'll get started right away. Sure, you'll do a great job. Let's see what else we can buy. Already got that. Already got that. And I got that. Those are all books that you would normally buy on your first or on your second trek here. Hey, Fidelio. They say we find some cute girls to photograph. All these scenic shots are boring me out of my skull. No complaining, Rex. We're not here to mess around. No, I forgot my purse. I can't believe I made such a mistake. Right, now I got everything I need. I'll hurry back and meet up with Melinda. Melinda. Yeah. Unlike the upper class dorm, we don't have any maids here. Which means we have to do all our own cleaning, cooking, washing, and stuff. It's like the rich kids just head out for meals instead of cooking, though. There's no reason to head past here. You don't want to see all of where everybody is living? That's right. There's no need to head past here. No curiosity. Excuse me, you're Klein, right? I am. You're asking, you must be Reen. Yep, Reen Schwarzer of Class 7, at your service. Right, you wanted me to fill in for you at your tutoring job. That's right. Something urgent's come up, so we'll be able to make it today. That's why I took this straight to the student council. You know, my Brian may ask what's so urgent? Of course. Truth is, my family got in contact with me last night and tell me that my mom collapsed when she was out working. That's all I know, but I already got tickets for the train out of the country. I'll do the same if I were you. She'll be tutoring as a straight shot south from these dorms. It's by the riverside, you can't miss it. Your pupil's a boy named Emilio. And you'll be speaking to his mother, Melissa. In terms of what and how you teach him, leave that up to you. And honestly, if you want to back out, that's fine too. Already told Melissa that you're not necessarily locked in, so she'll understand if you can't make it. Thanks for giving me the out, at least. Alright, I probably should have asked at the beginning, but you sure you want me doing this? I've never tutored anyone before. Well, you are a student here, so you got the knowledge to do it at least. Ever helped other people study before? I've helped my younger sisters. Things she didn't understand in Sunday school. And there you have it. Emilio's got all the books he needs already, so all you need to do is go through the material together. Today's topic should be orbital science, by the way. Might want to brush up on the library if you're not too confident in that area. Thank you for that information. Well done. Still got to pack, so I'll be heading back to my room now. Any other questions before I go? I should be fine with what you told me. Nice. This is a real weight off my shoulders. Good luck. I hope nothing serious happened to his mom. Today's topic is orbital science day. Probably had the right idea about going to the library. It's probably worth brushing up on my knowledge of the Ranford Company too. So done that, I'll find that house. Find a spot where that door leads. It appears that it doesn't lead anywhere. Go up here. Oh yeah. Library. Recommended reading for. Ah, I didn't do that. I guess. If it isn't Reen, how may I help you today? If you're here to talk history, I'm sure that I can set aside a few hours of my day for an engaging little chat. Not today, thanks. Instructor Thomas was in charge of history and literature. It's hard not to tell why he was picked for that form either. I just hear asked whether you ordered this book from the bookstore recently. Oh, you have my beloved War of the Lions. Wait, why do you have my Behind the War of the Lions? Well, it's a long story. I see. It all makes sense now. Thank you for going out of your way to hand deliver this to me. There's no trouble at all. By the way, this book provides an in-depth look at several mysteries surrounding the War of the Lions. I suppose you're probably figuring that out from the title. I had intended on covering these mysteries in class to you. I would be more than happy to lend it to you if the premise catches your interest. I'll let you know if I ever find the time. Oh crap. Books. Let's see. Item. Items. Oh. Doing a bunch of these and didn't know that these things would. The Graham guidebook. Yep. You can get little bonuses. For each of the characters by reading through these. Guess even I didn't. Additional archery. That would probably give me a bonus for Lisa. Looking for those. Can you? No, you can't. But anyway, I was going to the library. Tube up. The Orbital Revolution was a technological revolution. Saw its inception in the year 1150 with the invention of orbits. Public was initially skeptical of this technological leap, but the invention of the orbital telephone by Epstein Foundation and ZCF's orbital airships quickly proved Orbit's practical values. Orbits have since become an essential part of our daily lives. Orbital technology powers everything from essentials like heating and lighting, transport vehicles, to even modern weapons. What's more, advancements in technology have decreased the size of orbital engines, leading to development of more capable and affordable consumer level automobiles by the Vernon and Radford Company. Orbit is a general term for the devices that operate and draw in orbital energy from septium. This technology was invented by Professor C. Epstein. The internal structure of the orbit allows it to interact with quartz, which in turn is manufactured septium. This design allows for the manufacture of orbits with nearly limitless potential. Between their flexibility and ability to recover their internal orbital energy over time, orbits are significantly more efficient than combustion engines. The quartz is a circuit with a crystalline structure known by refining and processed septium fragments known as sepith. While quartz is both an energy source and capable of producing a variety of phenomena, without the use of an orbit, they are completely powerless. Culture 2, Culture 1, History and Civilization, Current Events, Politics, Technology 2. Orbital Arts is a combat magic which can be activated by inserting quartz into a battle orbit. Combat-ready orbit developed by Epstein Foundation. These arts, as they are commonly known, are widely used by armies, police forces, operations across the continent for their ease of use. Sufficient training can give anyone access to their incredible power. The Orbital Network Project is an effort by the Epstein Foundation to develop a network in which vast quantities of information can be exchanged between computers using a series of orbital cables. While initially a joint effort between the Epstein Foundation and Liberals ZCF, the IBC is currently Acroland project. As a result, the network is currently being tested in Crossville City. The Epstein Foundation is an organization dedicated to continuing Professor C. Epstein. Researchers and manufacturers orbits, specializes in information processing and communication. Epstein Foundation is also the sole manufacturer of metal orbits, to allow their users access to arts. The recent Orbital Network project also promises to be the future of orbital communication. Alrighty. We have done our review. 3 days are practically made for studying. A perfect opportunity to get a leg up on my academic rivals. It appears that Emma has joined the literature club. It would go very badly if Dorothy doesn't end up corrupting Emma with her unique proclivities. Perhaps I should intervene before it's too late. I suppose you've gotten used to life at the Academy by now. That's good, since things aren't going to get any easier from here on out. There's a midterm examination, summer break if you're in the Academy Festival. You ain't seen nothing. You ain't seen nothing yet. And you'll be surprised by how fast it all flies by you. Don't take your time here for granted, or you'll be sorry. Maybe I want to be sorry. Okay. Now we got all that orbital stuff fresh in our mind. Let's go and do that one west. Down by the riverside. Excuse me, I was sent here by a second-year student called Klein. Oh, you must be the one filling in for him.
I thought it would be him to find a replacement. Are you free to tutor a meal now?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, thank you. I'll take you to his room then.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Rean Schwarzer. I'm a first year and a member of Class 7. Nice to meet you. Ooh. Likewise. So what do you say we get started? Well, you got over science today, correct? That's right. I've already got my textbook ready. Page 40, huh? We'll be focusing more on the historical side of things.
Indeed, for the record, Klein and I covered up to the beginnings of the Arbol Revolution. It really deserves to be called a revolution for changing everyone's lives so quickly. I'm sure you know the answer, but let me ask to refresh myself. How long ago did the Arbol Revolution take place?
I believe it was roughly 50 years ago. Yes. Start with an easy one, I see. Started about 50 years ago.
You make it sound like common knowledge.
Should have expected you to be smart since you are a Thor student. I wouldn't go that far. To follow up, you know who invented ordnance? That'd be Professor C. Epstein. Speaking of which, it was in the year 1155, just a year after his death, that the Epstein Foundation was formed by skilled disciples. Oh wow, I didn't expect to hear all that. You really are amazing. That's not true. The way I explained things probably made them even harder to understand. Either way, I think today's plan is to go over these topics as a refresher first. After that, we'll try and cover everything up until the year 1170 of the Septian calendar. Sounds good to me. That's about it. Did you manage to get all that? Yes, I should be good to go. I have to admit, I'm surprised. It's hard to believe that a company as massive as Ranford used to be just a single factory. It really is. The Oral Revolution brought about big changes just about everywhere. It's safe to say that the Ranford factory corporation was the biggest. Certainly ended up having a major impact on Zemiri, so I have to agree. Speaking of which, I wanted to ask, what was it the Ranford factory specialized in making? This book doesn't really mention that. Well, the weapons like guns are all and artillery. They specialize in making weapons such as guns and artillery. The factory's been around for a long time. I haven't even heard that it was around back in the Middle Ages.
That's fascinating. Thanks for letting me know. I'm impressed by how knowledgeable you are.
I'm just doing my job. Sounds like today's session's over. You okay with leaving off here for the day?
This is a good stopping point, so yes, it was my pleasure to have you as a tutor today.
Thank you for covering from Clyde. Neo seems to have learned a lot today. He's a great teacher. In fact, I even put him on the same level as Clyde. I'm honored.
I'm glad to see he's so happy. Well then, I have to give you something.
Thank you. Wait, Mira, I just can't take this.
Why not?
People normally get paid for their work. Well, I guess. Didn't really feel like work to me. I guess it would be rude to refuse it then. Well, if you insist, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'm very grateful you filled in for Clyde. Okay. Now that is all over. I apologize. Instructor Sarah joined the faculty last year, Pet. Principal Van Jax. Recommendation.
I don't know what she did before, but her prowess and judgment are supposedly exceptional. It'd be quite an honor to be scouted as a principal. By the principal at such a young age. She does seem a bit lackadaisical at times, though. You're telling me. Ooh, Dave. Are you here for a nap?
Yep.
Yeah, that's just fine by me. Go ahead and use one of the free beds. I get some tea and sweets for you, too.
Great.
Happy to see even Fee joined a club. It's always good to have something that you devote yourself to. You're students, after all, might as well make the most of your time here by trying all sorts of different things.
You wouldn't be privy to Instructor Valentine's whereabouts, would you? Our combat studies are scheduled for the same time as my military science lessons. I've been trying to resolve that. Unfortunately, none of my attempts to contact her have received any reply. What on earth could she be doing?
Must be rough for someone so straight-laced to work with someone like Instructor Sarah.
Yeah, see, I can take care of all of these.
The art of napping. Goes into surprising detail about how to have a really refreshing.
Seems like one book she'd like to read. I'll tell her about it.
Sorry for doing all this now, but intermediate chess I already did. Teaching primer. This book seems pretty handy. Should talk about it with Emma sometime.
Aerial horsemanship. This book has a lot of good information on horse riding. I should talk about it with Eustace if I get the chance.
Swimming strategies. All about how to improve yours. Kind of confusing with someone to show you the motions, though. Maybe Laura could help me with that. Military mania. Fee knows a lot about this stuff. Maybe I should recommend this to her.
Grr.
Item. Erebonian art history. This book is Gaius all over. Tell him about it later. Item. Lessons of Lacrosse. I wonder if Elisa would read this. Should ask her about it later. Big book. This book's a joy to read. Bet Elliot would love it. Big book of instruments. Lance court fencing. Explanations in here are really thorough. I should discuss this with users sometimes. Heck yeah. And use this link level 4. Cool. Brewing amazing coffee. Maki's is a coffee drinker, right? Wonder if he'd read that book. Cats. Cats are also adorable. I almost gotta see this. She'll love it. There's some interesting stuff in here. Ah, okay. Well, I've looked through all of the books that I currently have in my book catalog. My catadog log. Guess I'll go drop off this book. Oh, that's Breen Swalder from Inspector Instructor Valentine's class. What brings you to me? Have a minute of your time? Pretty sure he teaches a political and economics class. That should mean. You know this book by any chance? As it so happens, that's the very book I ordered from the bookstore. But why do you have it? Wait, don't tell me Valentine's corrupted you into a petty thief. You're both stealing Academy deliveries, aren't you? Hold on, let me explain. I see. Allow me to apologize for doubting you so readily and so vehemently. That raises another question. Your father is a baron, is he not? Why, pray tell, would some of such worthy blood perform such menial tasks? What exactly are you asking? I don't mean to deny the work ethic or the importance of the student council, but nobles have their roles and commoners have theirs. I would just like you to keep that in mind. I see. What's more, you could do very well to have a bright future. Try not to let Instructor Valentine's influence stain it too much. That's all. You may take your leave. Thank you for your time. You must begin for title of Thor's most punchable back. Leave investigating the old schoolhouse in your hands this month, too. Be sure you're fully prepared before entering, however. There's always a chance that you may run into another fiend. Well, sir. So, if you don't mind me asking, how much do you know about Fee? She's rather enigmatic, to say the least. She seems to have entered the old schoolhouse to explore on her own before. Fee Colossal has some special circumstances beyond her, to say the least. However, I'm sure the time would come when she will trust her classmates enough to speak a bit on her own. I see, you're probably right. Guess it's best to wait until she feels like telling us rather than trying to pry into it. B. Now it's not the time. I'm trying to hear this statue's voice. Oh, hello, Reen. Sorry, did I interrupt you? Nah, it's alright. They instructed me to do some designs. To do some dozens. So I'm spending the day working on those. A little bit tired after finishing a couple of them, so I'm just taking a break for now. Sounds like you've been working hard at least. I don't want to see what he's like when he's drunk. It'd be okay if I stayed a while and watch you draw, I guess? Fine by me. You got any good advice? I'm all ears too. Wow, that's quite the elaborate drawing. Compliments like that make me feel like I'm improving. But don't hold back if you have any criticisms. Got it. Even though I think this looks pretty great already. You used to draw back home, right? Yeah, I taught myself by painting landscapes. Well, mostly landscapes. Clara, the head of the club, wasn't too thrilled to hear that. How so? According to her, I draw purely by feel, not even the most basic artistic techniques. She told me to take what I see and make it my own. So I've been doing rough sketches like this since last month. In fact, I just finished my 100th sketch. That's a lot. I don't know if I'd have the patience to sit down and do that many sketches. Isn't it kind of a pain? It's not that bad. Helps that Clara's words resonated with me. It's what I'm doing with my time in the Empire, after all. I'm taking what I see and making it my own. It seems like be a good time to ask, where are you from? I suppose I never did mention that too. From the Nord Highlands to the north of the Empire. Hold on, that's where Emperor Tricles raised his army. Last time we were learning about Nord from class, and you were from there. Well, you know, I do plan on telling the rest of the class eventually. Come to think of it, I don't know why Gaius came to Thor's in the first place. Hopefully I'll get the chance to ask him sometime. Is something wrong? No, just spacing out. I like to see your painting when it's done. It turns into a painting worth seeing. I'll be sure to show you. Heck yeah. Be careful approaching Clara like that. It's like asking for trouble. I know you're enough, and she'll start chasing you with her chisel. Don't ask me how I know. Alright. Margarita brings an indomitable sense of creativity to her. It's really interesting. If anyone ends up creating an entirely new dish in this club, it's going to be her. Last time I baked cookies, nobody even tried them. Perhaps it's because I let them get cold. Men couldn't be drawn in by their exquisite smell. Time to make a new batch, this time with extra rose extract. It brings up the pheromones, you know. Ah. Oh, right. Turns out that the wind actually puts on a yearly performance. Just thinking about it is making me excited. Got our practical exam and midterms to deal with before that, though. So much lined up, I feel like our time here will be over before we know it. Hope we can make the most of it. I knew that the clubs here were pretty serious. I was still surprised when I heard we were going to perform. I suppose it's nice to see that the Wind Orchestra holds its members to the Academy's high standards. I wonder if Fallon would come along if I invited him. It's a Wind Orchestra tradition to hold a concert every summer. New recruits keep getting better. I think this year could be the best one ever. I guess we'll just have to practice enough to make sure that happens. Hello there. Did you have a question for me? I do. Do you have a moment? Instructor Mary teaches both arts and home ec, so this should be yours. Did you order this book recently? Oh, yes, I did. But is there a reason you haven't?
Funny you should ask. It's quite the story.
I see. That's very diligent of you.
Not at all. I'm just doing what I was asking.
Tea? Oh, come now. No need to be so humble. Should have said this earlier, but thank you for going out of your way to bring this directly to me. For this book will increase the quality of my lessons dramatically. You have made my students very happy.
Ah, that's very flattering. It's useless uses.
Are you planning on spending today running around the campus on more of the student council's errands? You're a strange one, to say the least.
Ah, you say that. Maybe you'll like to join me.
I'm afraid I'll have to decline. At any rate, if being an errand boy is your thing, at least do it with a countenance befitting a noble.
I'll do. And there's up on the rooftop, being like flippin' Santa Claus up here. That's Makarov. Oh, hey, Breen. Alright. What do you need?
Just a moment of your time if you can spare. Instructor Makarov teaches natural sciences and orbital engineering, so there's one of my participants. Did you order this from the bookstore recently?
Yeah, got a subscription to that magazine through the bookstore. What are you doing with it? Oh, it's like this. I'll do it, thanks. Between schoolwork and doing favors for the student council, you must be one busy guy.
Won't deny that. Changing the subject for mind if I ask what you're doing up here?
Evading all my teacherly responsibilities. Couldn't you tell?
Right, how silly of me.
Some things you just shouldn't say in front of your hardworking students. It's cool though. I'm doing just enough work to keep me from being fired. Should try it out sometime. No offense, but I think you work too hard. It's your free day. You should use it to relax a bit. Hard work will catch up to you if you don't.
That's a good point. Well, I wouldn't have expected that out of him. Guess he really does care about us students in his own way.
Anyway, thanks for bringing me my magazine. Catch you later.
Right, thank you for your time.
Okay. Time to go to the sub. I'll show you the current room. This would be what we were going to be buying if we had just started this Halo Chronicles issue 2.
Emma said she'd be stopping by this evening. I better sort out my recommended review. Ooh, I love this one, but it might be a bit too much. And after such an early stage.
Confident, yeah.
Oh, you're in Marcus's class too, right? What are you doing here?
I was just passing by, so I thought I'd drop in. To be honest, I was hoping for a chance to talk to you.
Well, I've done nothing to talk to you about. I'd rather you just left me alone. busy practice, plotting how to take your dear fellow nobles down a few notches. Okay, so you okay? That's just, well, that's strategy background. Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you. Oh, hi, Reed. You ran into Angie yesterday. Angie? Oh, Angelica? Yep, that's her. Crow, Georgie, Angelica, and I have all been friends since we were first years. I was wondering about that, actually. How'd you all come to be friends? None of you were in the same class, and you were all part of different clubs, so... Oh, the Academy gave us all a little assignment of sorts to take care of last year. As we learned to work together, we gradually became good friends. Well, that makes sense. Considering everyone in Class 7 comes from different backgrounds, I'd be surprised if you had some disagreements. I'm sure you'll get past them and come to understand one another eventually. It's like we did. You can do it. Thanks. Really hope I can do that with Marcus. Munchy ass. I was told that I could come up. Noble Salon. That crow's stab is starting to get a tiny bit out of hand. He doesn't seem to have much money to spend, so I can never bring myself to turn him down. Probably because we got a son of my own about his age. It's hard to turn someone down who reminds you of your kid. Crow's not the most diligent student. He's always looking out for others. Definitely not saying you should look up to him, though. Not with his tab getting bigger and bigger by the week, at least. But he's not all bad. Yeah, speaking of, chefrizing. And another recipe that I've made before that's turned out pretty good. It's called an apple compote. Consists of chopped up apples, I'm done finally. What are you doing? Writing up the orbital bike report to send to Ruhr Institute of Technology. It's a shame that I can't just send it their way over the orbital window. Just learned about that the other day in class, but I'm still having trouble believing that it's really in development. Unified network of computers to exchange information sounds almost too helpful to be real. Sure does. It's properly introduced and distributed. The world's going to be a very different place. Still in its testing phase now, though, so only some lucky spots have access. Fortunately for me, there aren't any cables connecting us to Ruhr, so I can't send them my reports. We meet again, Mr. Schwarzer. Angelica. Oh wow, is that it? Or like that George was building, I mean? You bet it is. It's in the middle of a tune-up right now, though. How about it? To hop on behind me and go for a ride? Seriously? Sorry. Just wanted to see how you react. Alright, let the ladies straddle me. Didn't mean to get your hopes up. And that's a bump. Wait, what? going into the Gymnasio. See what sorts of people are over there. I realize she's a beginner, but is it really that such a difficult one? I could swim out 50 yards with ease not long after I began. Whatever the case may be, having her put her all into accomplishing this seems to be my only option. Seems kind of intense for a beginner. Like a letter from his siblings earlier. Everett said it was serious enough to make him skip out on today's practice. I hope he's okay. Yeah, swimming is way harder than I ever imagined. First yet, I'm starting to feel like I'll never get better. I feel like I'm just wasting all the time Laura's been teaching me. Ha! It was decided before the match. Mere commoner can never hope to match me. No matter, perhaps the unskilled can get something out of this club's repetition of the basics. Ugh. Let Al and Patrick have a practice match since Patrick kept whining about having his basics locked down. Hate to say it, but the Brad's got the skill to back up his big time. Now I'm even more pissed off. I'll go see Crow. Crow's a bit quirky, sure. She knows how to get along with just about everyone. She'll treat him kindly too. That's why she's so well liked to everyone she comes with. A girl named Fee joined the club recently. What a charming and unique young lady. Yeah, boy. Hope I'll be able to show her the joy of gardening. Well. I'm going to queue Ip. Third floor. What's up, Vlad? Glad to see you're hard at work as ever. You know, so I'm wasting my breath playing this out, but do you realize it's the middle of the day, do you? You got a problem with me spending the afternoon drinking? My room, and this is my beer. I'm not seeing the problem. She's completely gone. The feeling that an odd magazine in the pile is probably hers. Now, you wouldn't happen to know what this is, would you? Hey, that's a magazine I used the Academy's money to buy. I think you read it too. Not jump to conclusions, though. Truth is. Thanks. Explains it though. Sounds like your work for the student council is varied, if nothing else. Well, might as well have a little look at it now. Might be the most carefree person I've ever met. That's a magazine for people looking to tour the empire. Seems like something you should be buying with your own money, not the Academy's. It's for your field studies. What? reading this so I can research potential field study locations. Yeah, here you are, assuming I'm using a plan to sneak a little holiday for myself. That's pretty rude, you know. I see. Certainly does sound plausible. Might not seem like it sometimes, but I guess she really is always looking out for us. Ooh, the booze here is pretty good. First off, it tells me about Kelder Spear. Elliot's got appreciated magazine that covers an art and adult sleeves. I take it all back. The only person she's thinking about here is herself. Right, that's all 5 of them delivered. Head back and report to Keynes. Herbal science can explain a lot, but it can't explain why beer tastes so good in the afternoon. Woohoo! I love free days. Hey, don't just stand there like you got nothing to do. You're a student, so come sit here and keep me company. Let's see if that has any relation to being a student. Oh well, I guess this is a good chance of any. I'll go get myself something to drink. Oh, be a dear and give me something to snack on while you're out, could you? Fine. So you've been working really hard for the student council. So I like to see building up experience and making memories is exactly what you's all about. I don't want to hear it, not from the person that pushed me into it in the first place anyways. Especially since I've had a lot on my mind lately, regardless. So this is about Marcus, huh? Isn't that obvious? Oh, you don't exactly have a poker face. Have you figured out a way to make up with him yet? I wish. I'd have been completely honest with him to begin with. None of this would have happened, so it's all my fault instead. I remember when I had such simple, youthful worries. One way to brush me off. Well, the way I see it, your best would be focusing on helping the student council out for you. Helping other people with their worries helps you develop as a person and figure out how to take care of your own. Really? Of course, you need to take each and every request seriously, not just see them as boxes on a checklist. Listen carefully to what a client says and figure out what they really want is what is a key part of the job. After all, people know to say what's really on their mind. You have to listen for it. Hey, what's with that look? I'm just surprised that you gave such a helpful, on-point reply. Ask what you did before you became an instructor. Well, let's just put it this way. I got a lot of experience. More than enough to give you youngins helpful advice on even you. I'd be a bit more credible if you weren't completely drunk. This is enough to dodge the question, though. Either way, I'm your homeroom teacher. I'll always help you out if you really need me. For now, though, just focus on what you gotta do. I suppose you're right. It's not every day she gives good advice. Might as well take it while I can. Focus on helping out the student council. Ah, that's the stuff. I can hear her. I can take her advice, right? Ah. Your house seems like so much fun. My mommy and daddy are always fighting, so it's totally different. Really? That sounds tough. See what's in the pawn shop. Curios. No, not such a... defeat us. Not while White Arrow takes us straight away so well. Are you thinking about horse racing again? Oh, yeah. Today's a big one. I'm gonna wing it every bear. I'll show old Fred who's boss. What? Oh. Yeah, we definitely don't want to. Blur. It's interesting that I don't have the ah. Kirsch's Cafe. Horse racing is an area bony in tradition. There's nothing wrong with me standing here making predictions while I work, right? I don't know what to go with, though. Guess I'll ask Crow and he thinks. I have some worse than present memories of this one time I tried my hand betting on horse races. One day you're going to take a big loss and end up triple. Ah, no way. You worry too much. I hope you're right. Crow looks so irresponsible, but you're surprised how good he is at taking care of people. He's kind of like Fred that way. Makes sense, given how well the two of them get along. Yo, so we meet again. Run a little tea in peace and quiet today, Crow? Nah, just waiting around for an appointment. This sure thing taking their sweet time. Wait, we keep the guy hanging. I get the feeling that you've done the same thing at least a couple times. Oh ho, feeling jiggy today, are we? Can't really deny it though. Wonder who he's waiting for. Doesn't seem like a girl, at least I don't think. Mind if I join you, Crow? Sure thing. And hey, once you get here, maybe you can even join in. Yo, kept you waiting, huh? Yeah, speak of the devil. Sorry we're late. We ended up getting a bit distracted. This isn't what I was expecting. I'll let you off this time. And not let it happen again, though. Yeah, I know. What are we messing around for? Let's get started already. Is that Blade? Oh, what? Do you play? Been telling anybody to listen about it. You know, the deck told me to spread the love. It was Crow's deck that Meek gave me. Alright, take that. Oh, you're in for it now. Don't give up, Kay! Oh, this is nice to see. I think you had it in you to look out for anyone else. You're not so bad after all. Yeah, you flatter me. Want to join in? Bets start at 3. Can't seriously be making children gamble. I mean, that depends on your definition of gamble. I just playing for candy. Wait, how does that make it okay? It's still kind of sad you're betting against kids. Aren't you technically an adult now? Whoa there, slow down a little. Age is all relative in a clash of spirits like this. Take this, bolt! Yeah, right in my trap. Eat this, mirror. Oh man, are you serious? You did it, Kay? He piece of cake. Thanks, girl. I don't even know what we're going to do with all these sweets. Dang it. It's the last time you're getting out of me. Looks like Crow's the only one losing around. I guess I could play around a few rounds. Alright, now it's time to go back to the bookstore. Looks like you made all your deliveries. What a boon you've been. Thank you. Always happy to be a boon. Here. Why don't you give you something as a token of my gratitude? It may come in handy at some point. I think they will. Much appreciated. Again, I cannot overstate how thankful I am. Hey, the first one I call if I ever need a hand again. Always willing to help. I'll see you later. I already talked to them. Yep. It appears, surprisingly, wasn't expecting to get another whole section of it. It's done today, but I guess we can. Ah, there. How are the benches? This place doesn't get any less scary, no matter how many times I do it. Time to try calling anyone I can't count on to back me up. Okay. No, it doesn't really give me much choice. Been about a month already, huh? Still kind of scared, but we can't just leave this place locked. Then nothing weird's gonna happen. Yeah, especially with the principal himself asking us to keep exploring it. Just have to take things nice and slow. I'm counting on you guys for backup. Understood. We should do everything I can to assist in the name of Carson. Even if more fiends were to appear. I'd rather to test my mettle against them. I feel a lot safer with you around. I heard the stories about this place, but quite honestly, I'm having a tough time believing them. Building that changes the layout all on its own seems kind of impossible. I imagine the only way to truly believe in it would be to see it with your own eyes. As soon as we step through that door, you'll be left with no option but to accept that this place is not as it seems. Yeah, I think you're in for quite a surprise. Come on, let's go. What the? What's going on? Really is completely different from the last time we were here. That pedal still looking structure over there. I mean, well, we don't know either. Wasn't there that much? None of this was. Yeah, I don't remember it either. Staircase leading down to the ruins is completely gone too. Instructor Sarah said she was going to investigate the ruins in her spare time as well. She didn't mention anything like this. Maybe someone sneaked inside and did this. Now it's too large. It's too large scale to have been done in such a sort. The most likely explanation seems to be that the ruins have changed their layout on their own again. You can't be serious. This truly is a fascinating place. Well, staying out here isn't getting it. Let's go and take a closer look at that pedestal. First, we must circle the pedestal. Now it's definitely a device of some sort. Hard to guess, I'd say it's something similar to an elevator you found in a mine shaft. That's what it looks like anyways. An elevator, huh? Wonder if that means we can use this to go deeper underground. It's worth a shot, let's see. There we go. We can use this to descend one floor down. There appear to be other floors beyond that too, but access to anything lower is locked out. Which means the area we explored last month would be the first floor, I suppose. Didn't realize these ruins went further than that. My head is starting to hurt. The rest of the floors are locked. Seems someone is trying to stop us, or anyone from getting to them. Who would do that, and why? I have no idea, but the proof is right here. All the other floors are off limits. No model number or date anywhere, either. Success, this elevator was built at the same time of the building itself, back in the Middle Ages. Surprisingly well informed on technology, Lisa. It's not often that girls develop such an interest in machinery. I don't know that much. It's all just low-level stuff. Plenty of other people could tell you the same thing, I'm sure. So what are we going to do? Do you want to try using the elevator to go down to the second floor? Yeah, I think we should. Although we have no idea what we're going to find down there. So we're going to need to be very careful. I'm truly prepared for anything. Second floor, huh? Everything is off, I guess. And none of this was here last month, was it? It's kind of eerie. That door sure looks like the one we saw last time, though. That means we could probably expect more monsters behind. Excellent. I'm itching to test my skills against them. Should be careful in there. Monsters may end up being the least of our worries. True, but the five of us shouldn't have any problem making good use of combat links, at least. Ready to get started? Of course, let's head in. Of course. Let's head in.
Let's be careful, everyone.
Okay. Well, there are plenty of chests. And plenty of monsters, too.
Now's our go. Right. Go. turn. Is everybody okay?
Let's see if we can. Yep. We got all of everything here. Ooh, some more Sepith.
The advantage is ours. Fire! Go! My turn. It's my turn. Go!
That's that. Let's keep moving.
It's my turn. Is everyone
Is everyone okay?
right? Fire! 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 It's a treasure chest! Fire! Fire!
Now, go!
Right!
Right!
My turn. That's that. Let's keep moving.
Yeah. I'll go up here. Break all of them.
It's a treasure chest!
Just a minute.
Well, well,
Alrighty. We're back. The water company. They came and they want to do my or check out my lead line or my incoming line and check it for any lead or anything, and they wanted to make sure, and I had to let them in, and they couldn't like make an appointment with me. I'll never know. But anyway, we're back. And
Well, shall we begin?
Here we go.
It's my turn.
oh,
Right.
My turn.
Of course.
I just take out everybody.
I can do this. That takes care of them.
The Reaper.
Fire! Fire!
Right.
Oops.
My turn.
Mountain!
My turn.
Right!
Right.
Right. Is everybody okay?
There. Oh. I guess I'll just switch it on the next one. Ooh.
Here we go.
I can do this.
Is everybody okay?
Freaking parts. We're like Link. Gotten everything? Yes, I believe that I have.
My turn.
I can do this.
My turn. Right. Hey.
My turn. We'll cut our own path.
Keep forgetting. Nope.
Okay, we're at the end.
Be careful, this one looks. I can do this.
Go!
Right.
It's my turn. You okay?
Here we go! As you planned.
I can do this. This is my.
Oh, shoot.
That takes care of them.
Now I'm sure put up a fight. Indeed, I suspect it's considered this entire floor to its domain. Still, there's nothing we couldn't handle. Perhaps that means the floor is ours now. Yeah, we're gonna seem to have finally gotten the hang of combat links and everything. Doesn't look like there's anything left to find here. The path does appear to dead end with this room. Doesn't appear to be any valuables in here for that thing to have been guarded. Yeah. What's wrong? You look like you're lost in thought. Did you sense something? No, I was just thinking about last month. It's exactly the same thing as what happened then. New area opens up, we reach the end of it, we find a powerful enemy, and then hit a dead end. The situation is identical. Now you mention it. That is suspicious. Every path has to reach its end somewhere. It's probably nothing more than coincidence. You might be right. It just strikes me as odd, that's all. Either way, we've explored all we can for now. So come on, let's head back to outside. Oh. Do one more counter here.
Here we go!
I can do this. Fire!
Is everybody okay?
We'll check on our status. Record. We're almost there. 104, 27, 24. Let's go to the surface. Phew, that was way more exhausting than I expected. Yeah, the monsters down there were a lot stronger than the ones we fought last month. The elevator's biggest conundrum, though. Where could it have possibly come from? Should report our findings to the principal right away. Instructor Sarah, too. Yes, it seems like that would be the wisest course of action. It's a kitty! So this month there is suddenly an elevator allowing access to the floor even deeper below the surface. Honestly, how many more surprises has that old schoolhouse hold? There's nothing like that during my inspection last week, I can say that much. Why can't I be the one that finds all the cool stuff? There seems to be a number of floors even deeper underground too. But only the first two were accessible. And another mystery. I tried to find some means of unlocking the elevator so we could access the other floors, but it wouldn't budge. That's not the end of it. I wonder how far down it goes. The decades I've been here in this academy, this is the first I've heard of any additional floors whatsoever. The last month, we used for your orienteering exercise was all we'd ever known. The way to explore today didn't even exist until this week. Easy access to this new area presented itself in the form of a convenient elevator, no less. I heard that many of the ruins from the Dark Ages were fraught with mysteries, but this is almost inconceivable. Do you know what that means, Laura? Well, something must have caused the new areas to show themselves, but I don't have the slightest idea what that something could be. Wouldn't happen to have any ideas, would you, sir? Let me think. Perhaps it may have something to do with Emperor Dracos. Dracos? The Lionheart? The very same. Emperor Dracos left strict orders regarding that building, which has been passed down from principal to principal ever since. The claim that the old schoolhouse was preserved until the promise day arrives. The promise day? What does that mean? I couldn't say. Though some have speculated it ties back to the War of the Lions 250 years ago. 250 years ago. And to Dracos' companion, the brave Saint Sandlot. Saint Leanne Sandlot? Lance speaking. Emperor Dracos' words did concern the War of the Lions. Just then, the reason that she would be connected. She and her Eisenritter fought valiantly on the side, at his side throughout the conflict. Valiantly enough to be regarded as a saint of the Septine Church. I imagine few in everybody don't at least know the name. Her name is celebrated even in my hometown. I'm about as far out in the empire as you can get. I'm no shortest of legends and mysteries surrounding her life, and her death for that matter. How in the world could she be connected to the old schoolhouse? Well, I'm not certain she is. When I look at the alterations that have begun to occur within the building, inside the building, and of Dracos' words, I find it difficult to believe that there's no connection. Just strikes me as more than mere coincidence. Guess that's good of a theory as any. What is it the promise day referred to? Well, with so little information, we could speculate all night, and I doubt we'd be any closer to a legitimate answer. Just have to keep searching the ruins and see what we can find. Reformed Admiral, Class 7. I truly appreciate all your efforts. I'm terribly sorry for keeping you here so long. Not at all. I'm just happy we can be of help. If you discover anything else, we'll be sure to let you know, sir. We'll be sure to let you know at once, sir. Excellent. Feel free to prioritize other tasks as you see fit. However, you are not my personal assistants after all. Thanks for the help, everyone. You think nothing of it? Honestly, I want to solve the mysteries of that place as much as you do at this point. I feel the same. And fighting the monsters within serves as excellent training. I'd be more than happy to accompany you again should the opportunity arise. Yeah, it's not right for you to have to do all the hard work, Reed. Good for all the other requests you do on your free days, too. My help's just a call away if you ever need it. Thanks. I'll be sure to keep you up on that. See you back at the dormitory. Take care. Okay. So I got my 2 bonding points. My 2 bondage points. Well, guess I did take that 10-minute break. Be fine with Mint stopping by every day if she didn't bring disaster along with her. As soon as she steps through the door, my paperwork scatters and cups of coffee start aspiring towards the heavens. Do me a favor and just try to, I don't know, make her less dangerous. Sorry, but I don't think even Emperor Draco's do that. Makarov isn't exactly great being a responsible adult, so I need someone to make sure he's doing okay. Someone like me, I stop by every day before going back to the dorm. It must be a real blessing to have such a sweet, thoughtful niece. What a lovely sunset. What a lovely sunset. It's a blessing that we can enjoy peaceful days like this. It really is. It's like she's lost in thought. Oh, sorry, I didn't notice you there. Something the matter? If you're ever feeling ill, just stop on by. Inspector Makarov and Mint were just having the most charming conversation. It was quite the heartwarming sight. While I may attempt to deny, the two of them were rather close for uncle and niece. I heard the rumors about the old schoolhouse myself. The monsters within posed little threat, so it's an ideal training ground for our students. Instead, it's still home to a number of mysteries. Contact us via Arcus. Once if you find yourself in need. I don't know what this strange for. The old schoolhouse is no place for silliness. It's established by the late Emperor Dracos as a place of learning, not a place of idly frolic. Besides, if one class must investigate, why choose class 7? Wouldn't class 1, the very model of tradition and discipline, be far better suited for doing so? He's going to be a blast in the next game. Alright, talk to you. Emperor Dracos proclaimed that the old schoolhouse will be preserved until the promised era. Why can we never go into the computer room? Phew, almost done. Using the oil planes, right? Pretty good at pointing. Oh, hello. I'm sorry, I hope I didn't break your concentration. It's fine, don't worry about it. You guys his friend, right? Reed, was it? You're looking for him, you missed him by just about a minute. Oh no, I was just passing by and saw you still working away in here. Between you and that other girl over there, the art club must be pretty dedicated. Haha. There was on a whole different level. I don't do this very often. I don't get entered into a student art contest out of nowhere. Wouldn't be here finishing this right now. I had no idea there were contests like that. It doesn't sound like you have much time left. Okay, there I've been talking to you. It's important to break every once in a while, so it's actually just what I need. Oh no. What's wrong? I ordered some flowers to use as a reference for my sketch. I completely forgot to pick them up. I'll need to pick them way up on the way home. Not much time left until the academy closes for the day. That's the case. I can go get them for you if you like. Are you sure? No problem. I'm free at the moment anyways. I'm helping out the student council, so I'm used to this sort of stuff. I see. I'd be very grateful if you did, but... seriously, it's no trouble at all. All I have to do is mention your name to the flowers you ordered, and I should be fine, right? Yes, I've already paid for them. That should be enough. When you get to the florist, you'll want to let her know that you'll be picking up for Lindy from the yard. You'll be picking up some snow lilies. Oh, and the name of the shop is Jane's. Great, I walk past it all the time. Lindy from the art club. Snow lilies, got it. I'll be back as soon as I can. Sorry for the trouble, but thank you. When did the sun start? Oh well, time to get back to it. Oh, to have that level of energy again. What you doing, Fee? Not much. Wait for someone to nap, I guess. Never tell what she's thinking. I should talk to her a bit more. Try to get to know her. Mind if I stuck around here? Go ahead. It's all yours. See you later. I'm not stuck around with you so we can talk for a while. Okay. So, are you always here this time of day? Sometimes. Unless I'm napping somewhere else. Yeah, I do see you napping a lot, so you are like naps. They're okay. What else is there to do during school hours? Oh, come on, don't be ridiculous. Plenty of things to do here, and you don't even get up to do some of them when you're older. For example, you're studying, joining clubs, hanging out with your friends, all sorts of stuff. I'm in a club. A gardening club, actually. Oh, when did you join that? I have to admit, I'm pretty surprised. What sort of things are you growing? Nothing. Right. Well, if you end up growing something, I'd love to see it. Sure. Act like you're my dad or something. Do you get a kick out of getting involved in other people's business? Well, I don't know about that. It's the way I act with my sister, so maybe that's it. Sorry if I upset you or anything. Try to not be so nosy in the future. Either way. I don't exactly hate it. Huh? Gotta get to the gardening club. Wait, now? Seriously? Allowed to stop by whenever we want. See ya. Hey, the stairs are the... Fee? Up. Fee! She alright? Jumping down there without even a scratch isn't just athletic. It's almost inhuman. Where'd you learn to do that? Alrighty. Well, with that, got one more quest to do. And then I will be heading back to the dorm room and sleeping and eating and tons of deliciousness. Anyway, I will see you guys